Hello everyone, welcome back to the northernmost county in Norway. Welcome to Finnmark. We are back and we're really excited because today we're driving all the way up to Hingsvik, which is the city or town that is closest to the North Cape. So the North Cape, for those that don't know, is the northernmost drivable point in all of Europe. And we have about 2.5 hour drive. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see the North Cape tonight, because it's probably going to be dark.
But it will be tomorrow.
Yeah, then it's going to be tomorrow. And anyways, I think it's going to be a beautiful journey. So
yeah, beautiful weather.
The weather is so nice. It's so warm here as well. It's like, yeah, the north had this beautiful summer this year, and in the south we had just rain. So the people in the north have just been laughing at us all summer, basically, with good reason. Yeah. So we need to get going, and I'm gonna take you along on the journey. Yeah, welcome back to another video from the north, everyone. And if you're new here and this is the first video you're watching from my channel, my name is Maria and I travel around Norway quite a bit with my boyfriend because we have a workshop that we take to different schools in Norway. And I often make videos from the places I go, especially places that are as special as the one that I'm gonna be sharing with you today. So this journey begins on a warm, almost summer-like September day in the north of Norway. We had just landed in Finnmark, which is Norway's most unpopulated and northernmost county on the mainland. If you have watched my videos from before, you know that I really love this area. I love the remoteness of everything here. I love that there are so few people, and I also have a big respect for the Sami culture, which, although it exists all over Norway, is a very important part of Finnmark in particular. We have been lucky to be able to tour in Finnmark quite a bit the last few years, and it never ceases to fascinate me. This area that we would be exploring this time around is also an area we had never seen before, so the excitement was high as we were driving. We had a stop along the road at this beautiful Sami silver shop, and I, completely out of character, bought some jewelry. I actually never buy jewelry, so this was definitely because they had such amazing pieces. And I just already felt like I wanted to have some memory from this trip. It's funny because I feel like you would think that like going to the northernmost drivable point in Europe that it would be like really rugged and rough landscape in a way. It's almost kind of what you imagine the northernmost area to be, you know? I guess it's probably a little bit like that, like during the winter and stuff, but right now it's just so welcoming and warm, I feel like, this landscape. It's like these very slopey hills everywhere and forest, birch forest everywhere that are like bright orange. Yeah, it feels kind of not this like rugged and rough area that you would like imagine, I feel like. I literally just saw a whale. It was just here. And Bendik had to drive on with the car because, yeah, there's nowhere to stop. So I'm just gonna be here to like keep an eye on the whale to see where it is. So crazy. It is a whale. Yeah, det tror jeg. It just keeps coming up along the shore. So cool. I am literally so stoked that we saw a whale. It's crazy. Because I always tell Bendik when we drive along the coast, especially in northern Norway, I'm always looking for whales. Always, always, because I know that there might actually be whales here. And we actually saw one. I'm so stoked. I'm really sorry I couldn't show it to you guys though. It was a little bit too far away, but yeah. I wish I could like give you the close-up, but it was still such a crazy experience. So beautiful. And it was like completely quiet and you could just hear the whale like make these like sounds. It is 10 o'clock and we're officially in Hingsvik. And we were actually going to eat dinner, but we realized that the place that we were going to eat dinner closed their kitchen like an hour ago. So it's a bit sad, to be honest. Bendik is crying on the inside. But we're going to go to the normal grocery shop and get some food.
At least they were open.
At least the grocery shop is open, yeah. We were so lucky that there was actually like a water boiler. Is that what you call it? Here in the hotel room, so that we can make like, you know, potato mash and stuff, you know, that is like powder. And then you add water. Oh, I'm so tired now. It's like 11 o'clock now. But now the thing I'm the most excited about is the food, to be honest. And maybe some sleep. It is always kind of strange arriving in a new place in the dark, because you just don't really know where you are in a way. Everything is covered in a veil of darkness and you're just a stranger sitting there in a hotel room. But it also makes it much more exciting to wake up the next day and finally be able to see everything. It's a beautiful day here in Hingsvik today, and it's so warm outside and so beautiful. And we are soon going to Nordkapp. I'm really excited for it. But first we're just gonna explore a little bit in the town, we think, and go to the Europe's northernmost bakery. So there's a pub here that serves local beer and a cultural house, I think. It looks really cool. I think that to many people, Hingsvik just becomes this kind of town stop on the way to the bigger thing, which is Nordkapp. But I honestly really like the town. Even though it's really small, it actually has city status in Norway, and that also means that it's actually Norway's northernmost city. So yeah, that's in itself something kind of cool to experience. And all in all, you just get much more of an authentic feeling of how life out here actually is than if you just go to the Nordkapp straight away. So the bakery closed an hour earlier than we thought, but we managed to get some coffee, which was nice. It's such a nice day here today. It's like so much life all around us, like people coming home with their boats and working outside. A lot of people here are fishermen, I think. And then like people working in the streets, people sitting in front of the restaurants just enjoying the sun. It feels like a lot of people here. and a lot of life. All right, let's go to the North Cape. So we've decided to take a little stop here in a place that's called Skog. It's just before the North Cape, because there is something that we wanted to check out. So we decided to try and go for a little walk here, because it's a very short walk to a place that is called the Kirkeporten. So it's kind of like a big stone portal. And yeah, I think it's just like maybe a 15-minute walk, so we decided we should check it out. It's getting quite windy. So beautiful out here. The air is so like fresh and it smells of like green and sea, and it's completely quiet except for the sound of the birds. Really nice. I think the North Cape is not going to be as peaceful, probably more tourists and stuff there. We can see it from here though, it's out here. Bendik always finds stones. I don't know if you feel the same, but sometimes I think getting sidetracked when I travel is the best thing that can happen. And this was one of those instances, because walking to this stone portal was such a beautiful experience in itself, and then when we reached it, it was so much more interesting than we had thought. The stones almost looked like clay in a way, and they had these beautiful formations, so we spent so much more time than we had thought there, admiring these beautiful textures, and just feeling so at peace in this beautiful nature. There it is, the Kirkeporten, the church gate, I guess. What do you think? Was it worth the walk?
Absolutely. And there is no one else here, so we got this place all to ourselves.
Yeah, so beautiful here. Vänta! Jag får se från sidan. If we had had more time, I would definitely spend more of it just exploring this nature out here. It's so beautiful. But the sun was going down and we had to head to our final destination. So there is an entrance fee and also a fee to be outdoor, I think. We are here, but so far it looks kind of like an ugly parking lot. Let's see what it looks like outside. I'll be the first to say that this place is kind of touristy, kind of rugged, very expensive if you want to get into the restaurant here, but also just so beautiful and stunning. while I was looking at this beautiful, vast sea, I just couldn't stop thinking about the fact that north from here is like Svalbard and the North Pole. Our camera lens and the camera tilted. Some nice people tried to save it, but yeah, it's partly broken. So that sucks, but it still works, which is the most important thing. Back to Hingsvik now and get some dinner, since we didn't get any dinner yesterday. But this was really, really beautiful. So there are two things we need to address here, because we actually talked to the locals in the school where we work today and asked them what they would recommend that we do, and one of the things they said was that we should go to Hingsvik, which is I guess like a fisher village on the other side kind of this island, and we really would have loved to go there, and they said it was even more beautiful than the North Cape. So they really recommended that, and we really would have loved that, but it's a bit of a drive and we don't really have time for it anymore, unfortunately. And then there's also the recommendation we got was to eat cod tongue. We have never eaten cod tongue before, and apparently it's really, really good, and the restaurant that is called Arctic Suns has it. And we also would have loved to do that, but unfortunately that restaurant is gonna close very soon, so we can't really eat that either. So we're gonna go to another restaurant, but I just wanted to tell you guys what the local people gave us as advice, because maybe if you have a little bit more time here than we do, then you can go to those places. I'm sure they are really cool. Wow, I'm so full, and that reindeer stuff was really good. So yeah, we do recommend Havli, it was good. But if you want to eat cod tongue, then probably go to Arctic Suns. And also there are other restaurants I think that are quite good here as well. But anyways, I think now this video is going to end, because yeah, tomorrow we are going to travel to another place here in the north. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. I hope this was helpful if you're going here ever, and also I hope you enjoyed it if you just want to see how the North Cape is, basically. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, everybody.